Salve, salve, galera! Estamos ao vivo. Deixa eu ver se estamos ou não estamos. Agora estamos. Sejam bem-vindos de volta ao passado. Vamos de PlayStation essa madrugada com o clássico Metal Gear Solid. Deixa eu ver se vai dar para capturar. Eu vou. E aí, Matan? Tudo bem? Vamos ver. Tô no bico, tá certo. E aí, sua lives? Ah, é? Me passa o teu canal, porque eu acho que eu tinha me desinscrevido, já que tu caiu fora, agora tu voltou. Isso. Pra mim não tá dando notificação. Não, o robozinho tá com preguiça essa live. Só um pouquinho. Só um momentinho. Opa, e aí, Nick? Tudo bem? Boa noite. Escreve de novo sua live. O robô não divulgou. Escreve de novo. Não é exclamação eu.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Hey.
You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Tô no Play 3. Ah, fazer o quê? O verão tá no fim, graças a Deus. Tô jogando no Play 3, hein, Nick? Ah, é, Diego? Qual deles? O 2 ou o 3? Ah, não. São ar-condicionados, senão a coisa tá feia.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Valeu, Matheus. Esse é do Play 1, Diego. 1998. Play 2 nem nasceu. Nem tinha nascido ainda.
This is Snake. Colonel,
É
can you
bonito o
hear me?
gráfico, né?
Loud and clear. What's the situation,
Esse é o melhor
Snake?
Metal Gear.
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
É tão novo assim, Diego? Eu tinha 18 anos quando esse jogo saiu. Caraca, vocês são muito novos. Eu que sou o velho aqui. Eu que sou o velhinho. Pensei que o Diego tinha mais oportunidade. E também eu pensei que era um pouco mais velho. Então senta que lá vem a história. A história desse jogo é foda. Esse jogo ele é muito curto. Se tu pula a história, joga várias vezes, tu sabe tudo, dá pra virar em menos de 2 horas. Pular tudo. Mas eu nunca pulava a história, porque a história era muito foda. Mesmo não entendendo porra nenhuma de inglês, mas eu gostava. Virei o 2, eu não joguei até o fim. Mas o 2 eu virei. Só que, cara, vai infernal. Joguei. Piratão, eu deveria ter ido. Que ano tu nasceu, Diego? 99? É uma mistura, né? De Eric Chega. Ah, 89? Não é tão novo assim. Esse daqui é de 98? Já tinha quase 10 anos?
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
É jogador de que joga de futebol 89 agora tem 34 anos. É, mas
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea. But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Tá bom, tá bom. Não briguem com sono, pessoal. Dormem, vão dormir. Vocês estão com sono, não briguem, porque depois se vocês vão querer dormir, não vão conseguir dormir. Já aprendi.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Depois é pior.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to
Não
yet.
briguem com sono,
This is
pessoal.
Mei
Eu já
Ling.
aprendi isso.
She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Esse também é fã.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Bateu o sono, ó. Cama. Não pense duas vezes.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Jogou? Quais Metal Gear tu jogou?
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Ah, o 3.
I can't see it from here.
É meio que uma continuação.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Ah, não. Já comecei muito bem. E aí, Johnny? Salve! Nossa, esse daqui é o melhor Metal Gear de todos, pessoal, pra mim. É o que eu mais amo. Tanto a história como... Pra mim aqui é o melhor. Aqui tem que usar o chefe. Que vai ter uma câmera aqui, ó.
A surveillance camera?
Faz o chefe, ó. A câmera não me pega. Pega os mais. Pego um que é uma arma. Só que esse jogo aqui não é um jogo de sair atirando que nem um louco. Pelo contrário, ele é mais na moita. Também jogou, Johnny? Top bom. Não. Pouquinha coisa Super Gameplay. Mas não joguei praticamente nada. É que ele era mais online, né? Cara, eu não sei se teve pra ter interesse depois de uma continuação.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
I moved the Darker Chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell? Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. See, he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Cara, fantástico, cara. A história desse jogo, mesmo não entendendo nada de inglês, cara, é um jogo muito à frente do tempo dele. É um jogaço. Primeira vez que eu bati o olho nesse jogo na época, caiu, cara. Putz. Sabe, eu conhecia Resident Evil, mas eu não conhecia esse daqui. Eu tinha o 64, né? Eu tinha alugado Resident Evil 2, eu tava me achando grandão. Até que o meu vizinho, o pai do meu vizinho, deu um PlayStation e esse jogo tava junto. Caraca, velho. Era demais pra mim. Que loucura. Ah, esse é brabo. O Kojima mesmo falou que essa a pior versão é a do NES, né? É que, na verdade, o Metal Gear ele nasceu no MSX. E aí, Agnaldo? Agnaldo é outro fã de Metal Gear, né, Agnaldo? É impressionante a versão do MSX. Como, né?
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
O do MSX, cara, tu diz assim, como pode, né? Naquela época os caras já pensaram nisso. Ah, isso eu não sei. É que eu nunca tive um PC aqui. A do MSX tá junto Metal Gear 3, né? O cara pode jogar. 2, né? Agora não me lembro se era no Substance ou no Metal Gear 3 normal tinha os dois. Eu não me lembro mais. Qual é o preferido teu, Agnaldo? Metal Gear. Por isso que eu achei tão esquisito o Snake no Smash Bros, né? Não sei, mas o que tem a ver o Snake num jogo de luta? Mas é que o Smash Bros ele é uma mistura, né? Pra mim esse daqui é o melhor, né? Trilha sonora, história, né? Os vilões, né? Imagina sair uma remasterização desse, hein, Agnaldo? Queria jogar aquela versão do GameCube. Aquela versão é foda. Que além dos gráficos remasterizados, ainda colocaram mais coisas, né? A versão do GameCube eu acho um jogão, o Snake Eater, sabe, pra mim. Sim, o Snake Eater ele é mais completo que esses, só que eu prefiro 1000 vezes esse daqui. Esse pra mim tá no meu coração. Snake Eater é foda, com certeza. Talvez esse daqui pra mim não tem, cara. Pra bater esse daqui é complicado. Tem muita gente que gostou do 5. Sabe por que as pessoas talvez não são tão fãs do 5? Ele saiu incompleto, né? Talvez isso não pegou bem pra galera. E outra coisa que não pegou bem, Agnaldo, eles substituíram o dublador do Snake, viu? A voz ficou boa, né? Mas aquele que era o ator original eles tiraram, né?
Kinda damn cold.
Acho que muita gente
I hate
fez a
Alaska.
cara disso.
Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
Boa noite, Francisco. Eles tiraram o dublador oficial do Snake pra colocar o cara lá 24 horas. Então muita gente não gostou disso. Que o dublador oficial do Snake era o David Hayter, né? Daí tiraram ele e colocaram o cara lá do 24 horas. Ficou boa a dublagem, né? Mas é aquela coisa.
Is that a woman? Not him.
Faz isso. Quando fora sente o patinho feio, né? Mas eu gosto do Ascent. Eu acho ele bom. Sei que muita gente não é muito fã do Ascent. Eu gosto.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you.
Eu não
You're the
vejo
DARPA
poder
chief,
jogar esse
Donald
jogo no Play
Anderson,
4.
right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
Troféu pra
I'm
platinar
the
ele.
pawn they sent here to
Esse eu falei
save
questão
your
de
worthless butt.
Really? It's true.
Clássico.
You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Sonic, Mario, do Crush. Estão vendo?
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a god-forsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Armstech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
Ia ser legal jogo de kart dos três juntos, não acha?
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Armstech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Armstech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
Valeu, Goku.
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Deixa eu ver. Márcio tem Famicom ou não? Eu não entendi. Na verdade é o seguinte, Maffer. Naquela época, o NES original, o Famicom é o Nintendinho do Japão. Aqui vem como Nintendo Entertainment System, a NES. A gente batizou de NES ou Nintendinho. O que acontece? Ou Nintendo 8 bits. Maffer. O que acontece é o seguinte. Naquela época, o governo brasileiro incentivou os produtos feitos aqui no Brasil. Ou seja, esses produtos que vinham de fora não eram exportados para cá. Então, o que aconteceu? Isso beneficiou que empresas fizessem uma versão brasileira do NES. Entendeu? Então houve os videogames como o VG8000, que era da CCE, VG9000. A CCE veio com o Turbo Game. Daí teve a Dynacon, que veio com o Dynavision, né? Então existiu. E hoje nós batizamos eles de Famiclones, que é a mistura de Famicom, que é o Nintendinho do Japão, né? Fami com clone. Clones do Famicom, né? Por que aqui na América não se chamou Famicom? Porque os japoneses ficaram meio assim, pá, vai lançar aqui na América, porque lá no Japão o Famicom seria tipo a família. Sabe, a cultura deles é diferente da nossa. Né? A família era unida, jogando, blá blá blá. Aqui na América não. Aí eles decidiram deixar como Nintendo 8 bits. Mas nós que batizamos ele de NES ou Nintendo. Então sim, existe a versão brasileira do Nintendo, só que não oficial. Não oficial. O Nintendinho, ele só foi lançado no Brasil depois, quando o Super NES já estava, o Super Nintendo, eu acho que foi em 93, né? O Super Nintendo já estava no mercado e daí, só então eu acho que a Gradiente, eu não me lembro se foi a Gradiente, acho que sim, conseguiu negociar para que o NES finalmente fosse lançado oficialmente no Brasil, mas a Nintendo já estava no Super naquela época. O que tinha de oficial no Brasil era a Tectoy, né? Que fabricar o Master System. Eles
Don't move.
conseguiram fazer um acordo com a SEGA, né?
So you killed the chief, you bastard!
Então a única coisa oficial que tinha aqui era a SEGA.
Liquid?
Quem queria um Nintendinho oficial e tudo tinha que trazer de fora. Né?
Don't move!
Tinha que ser bem da grana aqui. Era dólar, né?
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot! What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
A música é clássica.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Boa noite, Mapper. Vai lá dormir, guri. Não briga com teu sono. Como eu disse antes, a pior decisão da pessoa é querer brigar com o sono. Boa noite, então, Mapper. Tenho a versão do GameCube? Caraca! Nossa, essa versão eu queria jogar, a do GameCube. Sim, aparece o Mario na versão do GameCube. Tem os saves ainda nos jogos da Nintendo, o Psycho Mantis comenta, né? Legal. Valeu, meu amigo. Boa noite, Macan. É bons sonhos, amigo. Vai lá dormir. Ó o notebook aí, galera, ó. Naquela época já, ó. Notebook bombava, hein? Só que tinha que ser rico pra ter um desses daqui. Naquela época notebook tá louco, só era em casa. É verdade. E o pior é que existem vários Metal Gear, né? O primeiro é o Rex, né? Que é desse daqui. Mas surgiram outros Metal Gear, né? Eu acho que não, os dois principais é o Rex e o do 2, né? Legal no 3 é que se tu olhar lá na sala do... Tem uma sala onde se tu olhar os papéis daquele russo que foi sequestrado, eu acho que... eu não me lembro o nome dele. Aí já tem lá os papéis assim, desenho do Metal Gear Rex. Eles estão planejando. Da hora isso aí.
Am I too late?
Eu tenho aqui nas coleções, Francisco.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry, I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it!
C4.
touch that wire, and the C4 would blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound.
Exatamente.
Revolver Ocelot.
Cara, todos os vilões desse jogo são foda. Revolver Ocelot.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt single-action army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
Octopus.
Draw! Draw! Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want. I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming your own silver bullet into a well-greased chamber. All right, I'm alive again. Let's go. You better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long. What are you aiming at? Don't you want to settle this? I love the smell of corn. You know, that sulfury smell. But to you, hiding won't help. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hiding, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ai, eu matei sem querer o carinha.
You idiot!
Sem querer eu acertei o carinha. Pela primeira vez eu matei o carinha. Nunca tinha acontecido isso comigo. É, fazer o quê? Tudo tem sua primeira vez, né, galera? Não adianta.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want. I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver bullet into a well-greased chamber. All right, alive. Let's go. Better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long. Don't you want to settle this? Smell of corda. You know, that's sulfur. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death. Hiding down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you? I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see, because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes.
You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
What the hell?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Boa sorte. Ah, eu não tento porque eu não quero me ensinar. Sou muito feliz do jeito que eu joguei. Estou feliz do jeito que foi. Mas, boa sorte, meu amigo. Zerou esse jogo, Johnny? Ou não? Era ponto.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement?
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl, everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard, just like my uncle said.
Huh, I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Cara, era impressionante essas conversas. Essa coisa, tá louco? Coisa de doido. A gente é acostumado com conversas em balãozinho, em voz.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
You caught Snake? Snake, remember what the Gaul said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Tem link sempre é bonitinha, né? Vários tiros não vão funcionar.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow, you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
Ai, que furada. Quem é pra ser a continuação? É o Ghost Babel, né? Não sei se...
let me pass. Send him a message. That's right, you belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight.
See how you like this.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so, but I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
É verdade, Francisco.
You caught Snake? Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Bom, meus amigos, eu vou ficando por aqui. Já é 2h30. Só no Francisco é 1h30, né? Já é 2h30. Muito obrigado, pessoal. Ah, legal, Francisco. Muito obrigado a todos que acompanharam. Valeu aí, ó, Francisco, Aguinaldo, Johnny e a quem mais estiver aí. Muito obrigado pela companhia aí. Eu vou ficando por aqui. O sono tá batendo. Eu não vou brigar com o sono também, né? Tenham todos uma boa semana, boa noite. E até a próxima, meus amigos.